Thank you very much. I know y'all aren't here to listen to me speak, but our library is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. So this is a very special program. They're going to have events going on all year long, and so we ask you to support our library, to work with our staff. It's a terrific staff. Let's go in and have some fun. Where's Captain America? You know, we have to salute, right? Okay. All right, let's go in.
I'm Pat Batten. I'm part of the Fierce Comics crew. I am a writer for which is Hoof and Horns that just came out, our new release, and I'm co-writer and creator of Redneck Red, which is a book we've had out for a while. We've been doing the Clearwater Comic Con for, I guess, what, 3 years now since you guys started, and we love it, meeting the people and the fans. I think it's a great opportunity to get kids and family members into the library to see what other books, stories are out there. Not only that, to see that there are other books, other things they can read and interact with and stuff like that, you know. I think it's probably a crucial event, you know. So definitely to get people into the public library system, because this is where most of the great ideas are stored, you know. You can always find something interesting here.
We are the TARDIS Riders in Pinellas, otherwise known as TRIP, T-R-I-P, a Doctor Who club specifically for Pinellas County fans. My name is Greg Plantamura, and I'm one of the organizers of it. About 3 years ago, when they had the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, a bunch of us got together and we said, hey, you know, there's a lot of fan things that take place across the bay over in Tampa, but why don't we have something here in Pinellas specifically? And Doctor Who has had such a big surge of popularity in the past few years that it's about time that we had a club specifically in Pinellas County. Yeah, I'm really glad to see that the libraries are really getting into the Comic Con thing, because a lot of the big Comic Cons that you have to pay to and go to the big convention centers, they have just gotten so crowded and so expensive. And they're still fun to go to if you want to see you know, some of the big celebrities that they have there. But frankly, there's a thing called con fatigue, and you find a lot of people who go to these big cons at the end of the day, they are just wiped out and kind of, you know, feeling sort of drained. And here at a library convention, it's a lot more of a more relaxed, family-friendly experience where you can bring the kids and you can hang out and you don't feel exhausted at the end of the day. You can just go and have a fun time, and it's free too, so you can't beat that. It makes it a lot more accessible for people who cannot maybe travel a long distance or spend a lot of money to bring their whole family to a Comic Con. So, and there's a lot of people out there who would like to try, you know, going to a comic book convention, and here's your opportunity if you go to one of these library-based ones.
Hi, I'm Jason from the Suncoast Ghostbusters. This is my wife, Dawn. Our group does charity events all over the Tampa Bay area. We even travel as far as like Orlando for different conventions and things. We don't do as many conventions anymore. Most of what we do is related to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and the American Cancer Society. During the summer months, we're also at Parkside Theater at Park Place. The Regal Cinema there has us out for their Stars of Hope program, where we get to go into the theaters and entertain people and raise money, which supports an entire host of different organizations like the Will Rogers Institute, the Boys and Girls Club, St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and the American Cancer Society. And All Children's Hospital has us come out and visit the kids. Emerald City is kind enough to donate comic books, so we get to give out comics and, you know, see the reaction of the kids. Sometimes the kids don't really get the Ghostbusters as much, but the parents are thrilled, and the kids at least know that somebody took time out of their day to come visit them. So, you know, it's still special for them, even if sometimes they don't recognize us immediately.
And I am actually the event lead for the Relay for Life of Largo. That's an event that happens every year, and it raises money for the American Cancer Society, which funds research into cancer cures and funds things for cancer patients and their families, like educational materials, wigs for people going through chemo. I've been actually relaying and volunteering with them for 9 years. I was diagnosed with acute promyelocytic leukemia 10 years ago, and so I wanted to give back to them because their research actually developed a cure for my leukemia, and it is now the most curable type of leukemia, whereas about 15-20 years ago it only had a 5% survival rate. So I'm here today because of that research, so I want to give back as much as I can. So our team just does it every year, and research is where it's at. So if you want any more information, just go to relayforlife.org/LargoFL.
And if you're interested in any of our upcoming events, we typically post them on our website. That's www.suncoastghostbusters.com.
Or find us on Facebook.
It's a crazy time. It's a fun time for the community to get together. It's a lot of fun. Oh, the library's here for everybody, for every walk of life. We're here to educate, to entertain. Videos, books, internet. We help you find jobs. You can make things with 3D printers. We just have a lot of things for everybody. We will be here for you, whether you need to get knowledge or education or entertainment. We're here for you.
Yeah, I make a lot of the props that we use here on the Ghostbuster group. We have guys on the team that do make their own props, and they do a very good job, but I have my own business making customs and props just for cosplay. So my pack is more of a movie replica. There were a few creative liberties that were taken with it. If you want to turn this way a little bit, actually got it signed by Mr. Aykroyd several years ago, so I at least have that stamp of approval on it, which I'm very happy about. The light kit in here was fan made, but the gun lights and things I did myself. And the main thing I try to stress to people is don't worry so much about the money that you have to put into something. The one thing that you can put into it is time. If you're patient enough, careful enough, and you put enough time into something, you can make cardboard look good. And if you're confident enough and happy enough with what you make, it doesn't matter what other people think of it. If you enjoy it and you're having fun as that character, the people that are going to judge you for that, they don't matter. The people like us, you show up in cardboard and you're having a good time, there's nobody on this team that's going to tell you you're in the wrong place.